My name is R.J. Kopchak. I am a community activator, commercial fisherman, and I'm just short of 70 years old. Gotten back from my service overseas in Vietnam and was looking for a new adventure. I went into a bar and there was a sign on a bulletin board that said, "Wanted halibut crewman in Alaska." Took the job, came to Cordova, and fell in love. Not with a woman, but with the place. So what do I think about Mr. Trump and his administration? They are probably some of the worst things that could happen to not only the United States, but to the world. The environmental policies being perpetrated by this dysfunctional government are scary. You know, one of the things about oil spills and tanker operations is that oil spills can happen any place, anytime. In 1989, an oil tanker called the Exxon Valdez went aground at a place called Bly Reef. So Cordova is here, and the tanker ran aground here at Bly Reef, and the oil went this way. That's where the lingering oil is. Virtually anything that was alive in Prince William Sound, from orca whales to sea otters to seabirds to spawning fish on the beaches, everything was either oiled and killed or oiled and damaged. Well, the disruption of the community was one of the toughest and most difficult parts of the oil spill. People didn't know whether or not the fish were going to be gone forever. People didn't know what they were going to do to take care of their families. I do know that I lost 2 friends to suicide. The suicides were directly related to the depression and insecurity that was the result of the spill. And a great many marriages broke up. It was just incredibly stressful on a lot of people. Lessons get forgot over time. You know, for the first 2 years after the oil spill, everybody in the state of Alaska was an environmentalist. After the second year, when the oil was less visible, when the cleanup operations had slowed to very, very slow, small activities, folks went back to their traditional way of thinking. They were no longer focused on the environment because the environment wasn't being trashed every day. And that's human nature. The changes that we're seeing in the state because of Trump's endorsement of offshore development, especially in the Arctic, have been embraced by a great deal of the population. Alaska is a Republican state. Oil has driven our state since oil started being pumped. Up until the pipeline started pumping oil, the people of the state of Alaska paid for their own government. After the oil started flowing, 90% of the government revenues came from the oil industry. And so Alaskans became freeloaders. We did away with any income tax or any price of admission to be a state resident. And we gave control of the state government through financial dependency to the oil companies. And so although there are many folks who think broadly and want to effect a longer term solution to the challenges that we face, most people want to live day to day and within a very, very easy comfort zone. They don't want to know about the threats to their life. They don't want to know about the sacrifices they may have to make. They just want to be comfortable. Alaska's like everywhere in the world, no different.